Okay, so a lanky black and tan girl here is Ruby, Ruby Doo, aka Sagini, as Dean calls her. So she's my new recruit. What happened is I went to a consultation on Thursday, and when I walked in, I could see exactly what was happening. Basically, we can't control illness, we can't control a sudden change in circumstances. These things happen, and with all the love and the best will in the world, if it suddenly ends up not being the right environment for your dog, then you have to think of your dog, not you. It's not about you. It's not about you not letting the dog down and having it rehomed. If the environment it now finds itself in is no good for the dog, if the dog is not thriving, if it's actually bringing out negative behaviour from the dog, you have to be fair to that dog and let them be rehomed where they are going to thrive and where they're not going to be a danger to anybody. So she certainly wasn't in any danger. I mean, she's loved to the max, but they couldn't control it. It's out of their control. Really sad, actually. But they couldn't give her what she needed. And also there was some other dogs there who were also a little bit snappy, a little bit full of energy, a little bit unbalanced, which when we've got little dogs, we kind of don't see too much of a problem, which, because it's physically manageable to handle little dogs when they react, we kind of let a lot of bad behaviour go by. But when you put that behaviour into a big dog, i.e. a Doberman Cross, then you've got a problem. So unfortunately, she wasn't able to get the walks and the exercise that she needed. She wasn't able to get the calmness that she needed, and it was all overwhelming for her, completely overwhelming. And it was bringing out a very snappy, reactive side to her. And that's dangerous for the people, because she's not an aggressive dog, but she was getting in such a heightened state of mind and trying to control the situation because it was so unbalanced that was her way of doing it, is to snap and bite, to try and control people, calm it down. So anyway, all I saw at the very, very beginning was just this huge coiled ball of energy, and she needed to get out. She needed to get that exercise. So basically her background, she came from Cyprus. She was about 5 months old when she came over, and from what we can gather, she'd at some point as a pup witnessed her mum getting shot, and whether she continued as a stray then or got picked up by the rescue centre, I'm not sure. Either way, she witnessed something like that, and all very unbalanced, all very all at sea basically, and then she ended up coming over here. Now, she had a couple of homes prior to this last one she was in, and again, I think they tried to do the right thing, but we can sometimes possibly be a little bit unrealistic. We know what we want, and we see a beautiful dog and we picture the behaviour we want. Unfortunately, that's not always what we're going to get. You know, dogs are dogs, they're all different characters, and with the best intentions in the world, sometimes they're not going to be what we want them to be. So it's all about finding what's right for her. So she got rehomed. We're very unsettled, very unbalanced. And then in the last home she was in, with all the love in the world, they certainly didn't have any intentions of rehoming her at any point, but illness took over. Changing circumstances meant the balance in the house changed. Just too much for her. She's a very sensitive, very clever, very quick to pick things up, but very, very sensitive dog. And the sensitive dogs will be the ones that get upset and snap. And that's what we were getting with Ruby. So my main concern was getting her out of there as quickly as possible. Not because she was in danger, but possibly other people were. Again, not because she's aggressive, just because that was her outlet. She didn't know what to do. So on Friday, lots and lots of walking. So to begin with, absolutely petrified of open spaces. She wasn't comfortable in open spaces. Lots of spinning around, lots of twisting around, lots of trying to get away from me and just run and get away. So we worked on that for sort of 3 or 4 hours Friday afternoon. Hi, Ria. And then she met my boys, and we did a walk all together on the lead. And her lead walking was atrocious, really atrocious. Anyway, we got past that. Lots more work in the house, getting the boundaries in place. She was very much jumping up, very grabby, stealing things. So we worked on that all through Saturday. Saturday again, really, really good walk. And her body language suddenly clicked into place, and we got the pack mentality. We got the right behaviour I wanted, and then she was off lead. Once she's off lead, she's getting the stimulation she needs. So that was perfect, and now that's what we're doing. Her recall is absolutely spot on. Couldn't wish for better. Her behaviour in the house, absolutely great. Very quick to learn, very eager to please, and we're going on in leaps and bounds. So here we are. So from a dog that was just this crazy mass of energy, uncontrollable energy, snapping, reactive, unsure of everything, scared to walk out in big open spaces, not sure what to do when she saw other people or other dogs, all of that to this. 3 days later, here we are, and I couldn't be happier. I kind of love this girl. So this is Ruby. Beautiful, beautiful Ruby.